I was trying to build a flock of birds, but I ran out of black dye. I've got a whole bunch of candles, but no black dye, not enough squids. So it's just kind of a pitiful little gaggle of candles up there. Um, I'll go see if it looks good. The angle I'm trying to go for is from right here, and yeah, I mean it looks all right, I guess, for the size, but it could always be a little bigger. Um, so I'm gonna have to get some sort of squid farm in order, I think. Anyway, welcome back to my Minecraft world. I know it's been a while, hasn't it? I said I was gonna start making gains, but it's been about a month, I think, at this point. So I apologize for that, but quite frankly, I've been a little busy and I've been kind of lacking inspiration. And that's because honestly, I'm a little tired of the English and the American architecture I've been really zeroing in on for the past year or so. I'm a little tired of it. It's getting a little boring to me. That's not to say I don't think it's pretty. I think it's a little boring. This middle English kind of vibe that I've got going on here. Don't get me wrong, I like it, but I've been kind of hyper fixated on some other things, and I'd like to experiment with that here soon. So from where I last left off here, I've built this back section to the church. It's got this nice I guess limestone fencing. It's trying to call back to the foundations of the church, and it leads off. You see a little cliff face to connect the kind of Dover-inspired terrain over there, just to connect it, so you know it's still the same place. And I've got a nice birch tree. I tried to do my best on this. I didn't have a reference picture or anything, but I had some help from some nice people in a Discord server. So I give thanks to them, whoever they are. But this is just a little graveyard. There's only 4 graves because it's kind of small. I think, if push comes to shove, I'm thinking of putting a big, just cemetery on the top of this hill. I think that would kind of be a vibe. But I'm also thinking of like some market stalls or something like that, and those wouldn't blend well together, right? But I'm really proud of this little place. I've got some nice arches on diagonals, and they look good from the angle. This is probably its worst angle, but if you come over here, it looks nice. You can walk through. You get a good view of the windmill. It's nice. And then there's stables here for the horses that I don't have. And then there's a back door. You go inside, and there's this nice little interior to the church. This is supposed to be like a donations basket, or not basket, but you know how they would collect donations for the church. They pass around the little bowl of money, and then you give them something. And then here's a small little sermon. I've got a lectern. It's nice. I'm really proud of this interior. I don't really do things that aren't houses, so I think this kind of cozy feel I got just right for the church. That being said, I think that's about all the progress I've made just off camera. I'd like to talk to you about what I want to do as a big project going forward. Let me just take you to the site of building we're gonna be building at. Here we are at this big old river, not too far from the English village over there, but close, far enough away to distinguish itself from the English architecture, I think. And the thing that I want to put here is an Italian, not seaside, but Riviera, I think is the word I'm looking for. I'm not sure if Italian is the right word to put next to Riviera. I could be wrong. I'm not sure, but the real Tuscan kind of cramped vibe is what I want to. Oh, I opened my Limetica. I'm so sorry. That vibe is what I'm going for, and I just like the shape of this river, and I'd like to have a big like seawall. Sorry, that's what it's called, seawall that goes across, especially right here with this indent. I'd like to put like a small dock area, and then have a nice house, not house, hut. I don't know, building. You know what I'm trying to say. Just a nice seawall that really fits the vibe of the uh, whole environment. Really, I'd like to experiment with colors some more because that over there, it's all reds and grays and tans, and that's nice. I like red and tan and gray, but I'm trying to experiment with some nicer colors like that pink or the blues or the oranges, something nice like that. So that's my main inspiration right now. The Italian kind of Spanish Tuscan whole vibe going on, and I'd like to put a big Riviera here. Cramped, bustling. I think bustling is a better word than cramped, but tight little passageways you can get into, and also have that big main street that you go down, and maybe put a nice bridge right here. It's gonna be nice. That's what I hope to do. Um, and then for the main purpose of it all, I'd like it to be for villagers. I think if I make buildings with like a profession in mind, that'll help me get a more tangible outlook of what I want the town to look like. That being said, I think before we start on any fancy buildings, I'm gonna have to um, make good on the birds over there. If you can even see them, the rain's getting in the way a little bit. I think I'm gonna have to make good on that and go really hunt down some squids. I think the population of the squids is gonna be uh, insurmountably lower than what it. I don't know. It's a little weird, isn't it? Like it's better, but I don't know. The shape just feels wrong to me. I think the problem is I'm doing it freehand, not with any axiom or anything like that. So it looks a little weird to me. If you guys have any tips for flock shapes, that would help. I'm not opposed to using axiom or anything, but it feels more genuine if I do it by hand with no tools. But I'm not against it, I promise. Well, I'm gonna have to come back to the birds, I think. For right now, I'd like to get to the main attraction over there with the Riviera. I think that's a beneficial thing for all of us, truly. I think the only thing I'll be able to really do today is build up that wall I was talking about. I've got a design in my head. I've got the certain colors that I want to use. So let's go into build So here it is. Got the seawall all built up. It kind of destroyed my reservoirs of pretty much everything I own. Um, I used a lot of brick, a lot of deep slate, a lot of tough for this, and I don't think I really had to because I need to make buildings to actually make a city. So I could have just left out some roads and like some silhouettes of some buildings, so I know where to put them. But I didn't do that. But I'm happy with how it looks. I've got this nice orange to the desaturated red brick gradient going on here. I like the use of the two different stages of copper, and I'm looking for these copper bars to oxidize to this stage, and then I will wax them all. But for right now, they're just kind of stuck with this orange. But I don't want them to look like that. I want it to look a little older. There's not much to say besides that, except that I'm a little tuckered out of Minecraft now. This really took a lot out of me for some reason. I think it's just the monotony of it, trying to just get it over with so I can get to the fun part, the houses and everything. So I'm gonna call it an episode here. I think this is the end. I apologize that it wasn't super eventful, but I hope you had a good time with me, and I hope that you come back. I promise next time I'll have some houses for you built up, and it'll be really nice. Maybe some more roads. I'm gonna have to go mining for some deep slate and some tough. But until then, I'll see you next time.